Page, he is in the hot seat or the warm seat this evening. He's going to tell us all about the weather tonight, tomorrow, and moving into next week. Orvin, good evening.
Hello to you, Nicola. Hello, Terry, and all of you joining us here at ABS Television. We are monitoring the Atlantic. We're taking a look at Tropical Storm Gabrielle. We are looking at conditions across the area. We're looking at the outlook for the next couple of days. A lot to unpack. You will have to stay with us. We come back right after this break. And welcome back. Our first look is the Caribbean satellite. Lots of convective activity identifying the tropical wave and interacting with a trough of low pressure, generating lots of cloudiness with showers, thunderstorms, and even reports of flooding across portions of the Virgin Islands as well as Puerto Rico. By late this afternoon, some of the convective activity actually moved further towards the east with the light winds and the daytime heating across Antigua and Barbuda, and they kick-starting some thunderstorm activity, some of which we can also see lighten up the sky at this time. The convective activity expected to wane a little bit because it's largely thermally induced, which means once the sun goes down, it is likely to pretty much peter off, but we could see another round of such activity come tomorrow, Friday. Further south, we had a little bit of hot spots as well, where some showers, moderate to heavy showers, would have developed across portions of the islands, all the way down to Trinidad and Tobago. Our next look is the Atlantic picture, and we are looking at, well, before that, the one previous to that, we are looking at Gabrielle. At 5 p.m., Gabrielle located at 20.8 degrees north, 52.7 degrees west, which is just about in this area. What we saw, or what we're witnessing with Gabrielle, is a burst of convective activity. We'll see it right here in the dark red spots. The early slides, not much, but as the day progressed, we saw a little bit more organization with Gabrielle. The position is just about 700 miles east-northeast. Here's Antigua and Barbuda, east-northeast of the northern Leeward Islands, moving towards the west-northwest, just about 13 miles per hour with peak winds of 50 miles per hour. The next graphic will show the projected path for Gabrielle over the next couple of days. Here we are in Antigua and Barbuda. Here is the 5 p.m. position of Tropical Storm Gabrielle, expected to maintain tropical storm status all the way through to Sunday, but by Sunday afternoon, expected to strengthen to a hurricane and projected to pass just east of Bermuda, maintaining hurricane status all the way through to Tuesday. The good news, not expected to affect us here in Antigua and Barbuda, other than some swells that we could see with the passage of Gabrielle. So now we take a look at conditions, what we would have experienced today. We started off with pretty good conditions, but by this afternoon, the daytime heating with the light winds, we saw with an really unstable environment, we saw some showers and even thunderstorms developing. Moving our rainfall total for the month so far of 76.2 millimeters, or just about 3 inches. Tonight, we expected to see partly cloudy skies with a 70% chance of showers. We could also see a little bit more thunderstorms before things peter off as well. The winds out of the east at 9 to 19 miles per hour, low temperature around 73 degrees Fahrenheit. What about tomorrow? We expect to see another round of daytime heating, light winds that could trigger some thunderstorm activity in the afternoon hours. Look for the high temperature around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. The winds out of the east-southeast, your sunrise and sunset times here listed. shifting now to marine conditions. Well, before that, the next couple of days, we will likely see the environment pretty much supportive of showers on Saturday, 40%, rising to around 60% by Sunday, and again, petering off to around 20% or a rather slight chance on Monday. The winds are going to come in from the east-southeast and becoming easterly by Sunday and Monday, not expected to exceed around 18 miles per hour by then. Notice your daytime high temperatures in the low 90s. Now shifting towards marine conditions as we wind down over open waters, winds are out of the east, generally between 8 and 18 miles per hour. Wave heights 4 to 6 feet. We have some swells, and so a high surf advisory in effect from this evening. And finally, the low tides and the high tides information. The next high tide expected at 1:27 in the morning, and then the next low tide at 8:15 tonight. If you are out and experiencing some spectacular conditions with the skies, perhaps some rain, even a sunset that perhaps appeal to you and maybe put you in a good mood. We want to experience what you're experiencing, so you can send your pictures to abmsiwatch@gmail.com. We will post them on our Facebook page, and of course, everyone can experience what you are experiencing. So over the next couple of days, we are looking at some showers still likely for tonight and tomorrow. Possibility of thunderstorms becoming less dry, but still supportive of some brief showers over the weekend. So as I cross back over to the news desk, to Nicola and Terry, it's with the news that showers are continuing tonight and tomorrow. Meanwhile, sea conditions a little bit hazardous for bathing and nearshore activities.
So Alvin, really quickly, and Terry, I guess for those who don't have to venture out to work, it's going to be a very cozy Friday into the weekend.
Yes, indeed.
Showers of blessings and lots of sleep, which does not apply to you.
She is talking about me, as I'm not coming here tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Alvin. All right, well, let's tell you what.